Suburban backyard. Morning. A barbecue grill hisses. Laughter. Teen girls run by in summer clothes, cheering. The mood is sunlit, ordinary. Sarah and Maria pose for a phone video. Cheerleaders, bright smiles. A radio DJ's warm voice floats from a nearby car. Radio DJ. So come on, Greensboro, a perfect California morning. This next one's for the girls, in your eyes. A handsome man in a police uniform. Detective James Beckett smiles as he approaches, but stops himself. He is charming, practiced. He tips an invisible hat. Detective Beckett. Cheeky. Saturday night free? Girl. Laughing. Prince Charming? He winks. The girls giggle. The moment is fragile. Kitchen night. Tess, late 20s, exhausted, folds laundry. Her husband, Ron, rough with a temper, storms in furious. Ron, where's the peanut butter? I've been working my ass off, and I find... What is this? He shoves a small pill box at Tess. She flinches. Ron, Kundi. Birth control? For who you? Who do you think you are? Tess tries to explain. Ron's face darkens. His voice becomes venomous. He grabs her arm. The exchange is volatile. The camera holds on Tess's trembling hand. Ron, Kundi. You're not walking out on me. Not like that. She withdraws. Tears, anger, and fear braided together. Bar night. A rundown neighborhood bar. J.T. Dillon, 40s, lean, an instructor with a rough kindness, serves a woman a whiskey. She's shaken, tangled hair, bruises hidden under her collar. Tess, voice cracking. He followed me home. The police, they said he was in custody. Now he's loose. J.T. studies her, scarred, cautious. He doesn't judge. He offers a directness she needs. I can teach you to not be prey. Not everyone I teach becomes a killer, but you learn to make them stop. Tess nods, desperate. J.T. hands her a small pistol and a holster, then a toothbrush smile. Jite, Kundi. 1 month. Basic survival. You do the work, you get to keep breathing. J.T.'s living room, night. J.T.'s phone buzzes. A text, package delivered. Lance. He tucks it away. Tess watches him, nervous. J.T. is a ghost of a past. A man who once lost someone, now trying to fix others. Soft. You remember why you're doing this. Tess nods. He hands her a towel. She laughs at herself, exhausted. Police station night. A gloomy briefing room. Lieutenant Difford, 50s, addresses a small task force. The air smells of stale coffee and fear. Lieutenant Difford. Beckett escaped Pescadero. He knows our procedures, our routes, even our weaknesses. He raped, suffocated 10 victims. He wore the badge. He got inside their trust. Now he's out. Officers exchange looks. Tessa's name on a list. The lieutenant points to it. Lieutenant Difford, Kundi. Tess Moore. He's connected. He might come for her mother, for her. Everyone we watch doors, windows, routes. No heroics. Tessa's mother's house. Afternoon. MRS. Moore, mid-60s, fragile and kind, waters plants. Tess sits with her, rehearsing a script. What to say if strangers come. Tessa's phone buzzes. A patrol car idles outside. Tess breathes a small, brutal sigh of relief. Ron, muffled memory from earlier scenes. Tess's fear is palpable. Suddenly, knock at the door. Tess stands rigid. She checks the peephole. Detective Difford's face is framed by the door. Lieutenant Difford. Ma'am, we had a hit at Beckett's old address last night. He was there. He probably saw your picture. Tess's knees go weak. JT's garage night. JT teaches Tess how to improvise. A newspaper rolled into a club. A car key as a blade. Eggs as distractors. Almost anything can be a weapon. Use the world around you. He drills the trigger movement again. Tess, sweat and focus, squeezes. The sound is sharp. Her breathing steadies. JT nods approval. Jite, Kundi. It's not the gun. It's the will behind it. Radio. Unit 12. Still watching Beckett's previous residence. Copy? JT turns off the radio with a click, looks at Tess. You sleep here tonight. Old apartment night. Tess sits on a bed, clutching a small cross. The lights hum. In the street below, a van pulls up. A shadow lingers. Backyard, late night. James Beckett watches from the tree line, a silhouette against a street lamp. His face is two men. The former partner everyone loved and the monster underneath. His eyes track the house. He smiles slow and cold. Beckett, whisper almost tender. You hurt people, son. I burn you into this world. Tess sleeps fitfully. JT paces with a rifle, eyes never leaving the door. A scratching at a window. Tess wakes. The moment ratchets. Tess, whisper. Is that him? JT nods, gun raised. 1,000 rehearsed motions compressed into one steady calm. They hold the line. Hospital night. The hallway hums with flickering fluorescent lights. Blood trails on the white tiles. A nurse rushes past with a code blue alarm echoing. Tess, 30s, pale, trembling, stumbles in, clutching her arm. Lance, a detective, meets her at the door. Lance. She's going to look bad, Tess, but she's alive. Tess nods. Her eyes lock on a reflection in the stainless wall. For a second, she sees Jim, her ex-husband, standing behind her. When she turns, he's gone. Nurse. Code blue, room 62. The hallway plunges into chaos. Hospital room, continuous. Tess stares at her mother, comatose, machines hissing. A soft whisper fills the room. A man's voice, low and close. Jim, you shouldn't have left me, Tess. I told you, I'd never die without you. Tess freezes. The heart monitor spikes. Detective's office, night. Lance studies crime scene photos pinned to a wall. Victims' faces mutilated, eyes missing. Each picture marked with the same red symbol, a spiral carved into the forehead. Lance, to his team, we're not hunting a man. We're hunting something that wears a man's skin. Safe house night. Rain lashes an abandoned farmhouse. Tess sits alone, gun trembling in her hand. She opens a drawer. Inside, photos of herself from childhood to now. Dozens, all taken secretly. One photo is fresh. Taken today. Her phone rings. Unknown number. Tess, whispering. Jim, Jim, you took everything from me, sweetheart. Now I'm taking you back. Static. Then a child's lullaby plays softly through the receiver. Safe house. Later. Lance bursts in, the house empty. Walls lined with Polaroids. Each photo shows Tess, asleep, eating, crying. Each one stamped with mine. Lance, under his breath. He's here. A whisper moves through the house. Jim, you can't protect her, detective. She's already home. Basement, same night. Tess awakens tied to a chair. A dim bulb swings above. Shadows twitch on the walls. Jim steps out of the dark. Face pale, eyes hollow, veins crawling up his neck like black roots. Jim, our love's eternal, Tess. Even hell didn't want me. He drags a knife across his palm. Black smoke seeps from the wound. Jim, when you killed me, you brought me back. I am your sin. Tess's tears turn to rage. Tess, you're not real. Jim, neither is your mercy. He lunges, but Tess grabs the gun from his belt, firing point blank. The bullet hits, but the hole closes. He smiles. Hospital dawn. Tess sits in a hospital bed, trembling. Lance enterre quietly. Lance. It's over. He's gone. She looks out the window. Fog rolls over the city. On the glass, written in condensation. Tess plus Jim forever. Her reflection flickers. Jim's face appears beside hers. He smiles.